Welcome to 2025, the first full year of a Labour government led by Sir Keir Starmer. If the last 6 months are anything to go by God, hang on to your hats because we're in for a really, really rough ride. Welcome back also to Piercing Politics, the first one of the year and the first of many. But it's been tough, it's been difficult, and I think it's going to get even worse. We've seen record numbers of migrants crossing the channel. Remember, they're crossing the channel illegally. Remember when Labour said they'd smash the gangs? They've got into government and they've realised it's not as easy as they said. Why didn't they at least try the Rwanda plan? A report this week suggests up to 20,000 shops will close this year because of the hike in taxes brought in by Rachel Reeves in the budget. We're looking at potentially the death of the British High Street. And don't get me started on how many pubs are closing every single week. And what of the Chancellor? She can't add up. She said there was a £22 billion black hole. The Institute for Fiscal Studies said it was closer to 10 billion. But anyway, she raised our taxes by 40 billion. She can't add up. And we also know she can't even put together a simple, straightforward, honest CV. Why should we trust this Labour government and this Prime Minister and her Chancellor of the Exchequer? And across the Atlantic, we've seen a horrific terror attack in New Orleans. Donald Trump, the president-elect, says the terror suspect crossed into America through the Texan border. His remark telling, he said, a parting gift from Joe Biden, a migrant terrorist. And we don't know, of course, how many potential migrant terrorists are crossing the channel illegally every time another small boat turns up on the shores of Kent. Interestingly, a survey done this week showed that in by-elections since the general election, where Labour won the biggest landslide since 1997, Labour has lost 5 times more seats than it's won. That's because the country has woken up and recognised that this Labour government simply isn't up to it, and the Prime Minister can't raise his game. And as for his chance of the Exchequer, sort your CV out, love. Only one thing for it. As it is New Year, and it's not too early, I could have a glass of gin. Gutsy Monkey Winter Gin. Just what the doctor ordered, but certainly not what the Chancellor ordered, because God knows how much the tax has gone up on that. Very happy New Year from Piercing Politics.